Hey guys, Codyno here with another Tabs video. And I know it's been a very long time since I made a Tabs video, but I recently was very uninspired to make any. I tried making the final boss battle multiple times, but every single time I tried doing it, I just seemed to fail. So this time, I'm going to do the final boss battle. And I want to complete it. And one of you commented in the comment section of the last video about the audio, the game audio being louder than my voice. So I'm trying to experiment with that right now as we speak. This is my first test. I'm gonna try editing other than using, well, the way I was editing was a very bad way. And so I'm gonna try using something else and see if that will work. So I'm just gonna place down some of these guys, and let's just use all of it and see if I can get this in one go. And if I do, that means I probably should do more of these, and just so that it's not boring. I mean, there's like 15 minutes of gameplay and one level. And if I just complete that one level, then that's not a very good thing. And another thing, I don't know if the audio is working or not. Something's weird. I probably just forgot how to do the editing. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of spears. How did that spear bounce off anyways? Jeez, I did not want to be a samurai today. Remind me not to stand against these guys. But I don't know if the audio is gonna work. If not, I apologize ahead of time. If it is, thank you. I'm so happy. Anyways, so just about now there'll be a card showing up asking if you want to see some sandbox videos. I'm gonna be doing. Oh my gosh! What? No! What the heck happened? Why isn't he moving around? That was weird. So right about now, it should pop a card. It looks like a little eye in a circle. I can't speak today. That was to ask if you want to see some sandbox. I have some planned for today's episode because of course I won't have anything to do if I don't. So that's already taken care of. But if you guys want to see more of it, be sure to let me know. And Clash of Clans. One thing I just want to tell you guys. I apologize for the confusion of the last video. I wasn't paying attention to the time at all when I was making it. And when you don't pay attention to the time, you just tend to ramble. Especially for me. I love talking. And that could be a downfall when you're doing YouTube videos, because you could bore someone to death by talking. And so, yeah, I jumbled up my words. I didn't know what I was talking about half the time. I mean, I knew what I was talking about. It's just that I was talking in a very disorganized way. I mean, I would talk about topic number 1 for a couple minutes, and then go talk about topic number 3, then go to 2, and then talk about topic number 4, and then go back to topic number 1. So, hopefully, I would start doing some scripting. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I never tried it before, but it's definitely something to look into if I really want to make some good YouTube videos. Also, I've been trying to figure out what's wrong with my streaming app. There's a application that I used once to make a live stream. It didn't work out too well. It was really laggy, and I think I figured out the problem, which was just the size of the window. If you have any downscaling to the size, it just confuses the game. Oh, it confuses the software, and it slows down, and everything looks bad. As a matter of fact, I spent maybe around 2 hours trying to figure out a way to record using OBS, which is what I was trying to use for recording. I should really stop using spear throwers. I guess I should just do spearmen. So yeah, that's another thing that I just wanted to talk about. And I guess favorite units. I know I've talked about this quite a lot, but my favorite units have to be the ones with spears. Spearmen and the spear throwers. I mean, these guys just look awesome. They suck horribly. As a matter of fact, I think the first thing I'm gonna do right after if I defeat the boss. If I don't, I'm just gonna switch to oh my gosh, that's sad. I'm gonna switch to sandbox mode, and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean as spearmen suck. So I'm just gonna explain a little bit while we wait. So there's a unit called the farmer, which is a cheaper unit with a pitchfork. So it's literally a farmer running around with a pitchfork, stabbing people to death. And the spearman, which is slightly more expensive, can't handle farmers. As a matter of fact, I think farmers are one of the best units. And that might sound ridiculous, but in a way, it's pretty good against melee troops. It's better than the spearmen who run around with a big long spear, trying to swing it at people and missing. Where's the last guy? Oh my gosh, not the last guy. There's a lot. What are you doing, tree hugger? So, yeah. Oh my gosh, what are these guys doing? Seriously, what's wrong with you guys? And the chicken swarmed him. Okay, I'm just gonna go into sandbox. Okay, so this is what I mean as farmers are better. And before I do this, I'm gonna just do a 1v1. This is where it gets a little confusing. 1v1, they're pretty even. I mean, there's not much. Like, the spearman just took him out easily. I'm gonna do it multiple times. And the farmer just can't get to him. But let's say we have a row of 2 rows of 4. No. 1 row of 4 and 1 row of 3. Like this. And this is probably because the spears get stuck among each other. And, I mean, if there's spears all around you, it's kind of hard to swing your spear at other enemy guys. Which I would understand, but overall, it sucks. And the thing is, they should really consider using a stab movement. A swing movement isn't too good. I mean, it would be so cool to watch these guys behind shields poke people one-on-one. Kind of like how, like, just watching them poke the guy and kill him. No. But anyways, the farmers are typically cost-effective. At first, you might see, it seems as though they're about to lose. I mean, they suffer heavy casualties, usually. And then, after a bit, that one farmer takes down the rest, kind of thing. They end up killing off the spearmen. There we go. And I guess I could do a humongous line battle, just because I love doing lines. That's another thing in this game. Lines. Line battles, just like nice formations, don't really work with tabs at this moment with this this version. These guys would focus on anybody they see. The closest guy is always going to be the guy that's going to be targeted. I'm just going to redo this. Regardless of the fact if there's 20 people after one guy, they won't say, hey, there's another guy right next to the guy. Maybe we should go attack him. Although there's that circumstance where once the enemy gets too close, they will try to attack, and they just like swing the sword at them once and then continue on focusing on their mission of taking down that one poor guy. And that could be a good thing, like say peasant swarming. That's the reason why they're so good against well, cost effective maybe, I should say, against most units, because they just swarm him, and it's too much for the enemy, and they just can't handle it, and they end up getting destroyed. Oh wow, that looks wonderful. Looked wonderful. Whoa. One more time. Why can't we have that all the time? So, 1v1, farmers don't stand a chance. But then when you bring in the factor of having someone behind you for some strange reason... Oh no. No. Kinda wish the troop placement was a little bit more easier to do. Okay. I mean, I could use a grid, but the grid will make it harder for you to place it down. Well, it won't let you place down troops as close as I am right now. And the funny thing is, every single time I talk about this troop being as good as, well, better than something that's much more expensive, it ends up proving me wrong when I make the video, but every other time I do it, it's not wrong. And I think I'm supposed to add one more guy. Here and here. And then there we go. The humongous massacre. And then the somewhat miraculous comeback of the farmers. And I spent 920 for these guys. The, oh yeah, I don't think you can see my mouse. For these guys. And I spent only 630 for these guys. So yeah, cost effective. Anyways, I just realized how much time I have left. And so I'm just going to cut this video off right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the little video. It was more about just talking than really a gameplay video, but drop a like if you enjoyed it. Drop a dislike if you didn't, and tell me why. It really helps out. And by the way, I added a channel description. Nothing really special, but if you want, you can check it out. And yeah, drop a comment down below. I do my best to read them, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.